Are you tired of trading your time for a paycheck? What if you could wake up tomorrow and discover that your money made more money while you were asleep? This isn't luck, and it's not reserved for. It's the result of owning asset income 24 hours a day. Imagine making money while you sleep. These are the 7 systems start building today.
Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, before your alarm rings, before you've even brushed your teeth. You reach over, check your phone, and discover you made hundreds of dollars overnight. No overtime, no second job, no lottery ticket, just money quietly flowing into your bank account while you slept. Most people think this is a fantasy. They've been trained to believe that the only way to earn more money is to work more hours. But that's a trap. There are only 24 hours in a day, which means your earning potential has a hard ceiling. That's exactly how wealthy people think about money. They don't just work for income, they build systems that work for them. While the average person trades their limited time for temporary cash, the wealthy spend their time building or buying assets that pay them forever. Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you the exact passive income systems rich people use to create unstoppable wealth, even if you're starting from zero. Welcome to WealthTechSimple, where we make personal finance and investing crystal clear. Subscribe and start building your future today. To understand how this works, we have to look at 2 people starting with the exact same salary. Meet Jake and Emma. Jake works 45 hours every week at a corporate job. He's smart and he works hard, but his income stops the exact second he stops working. When Jake gets a raise, he immediately buys a nicer car and moves into a bigger apartment. His expenses rise to meet his new income. He's trapped in a high-speed hamster wheel running faster just to stay in the exact same place. Then there's Emma. She makes the exact same salary as Jake. But instead of upgrading her lifestyle every time she gets a bump in pay, Emma uses a portion of every single paycheck to buy assets. 5 years later, Jake is still stressed, working overtime just to keep up with his bills. Emma, on the other hand, works because she wants to, not because she has to. She earns thousands of dollars from her investments every single month without lifting a finger. Same income, completely different outcome. Here is the big lesson. Wealth isn't determined by your salary, it's determined by how many income streams you own. The average millionaire has at least 7 distinct streams of income. Let's discover how they build them. The 4th income stream we'll cover today is one of the fastest growing wealth builders in the modern world, and it requires absolutely zero starting capital. If you search passive income on YouTube, you'll find thousands of videos promising that you can earn $10,000 every single month from your beach chair. Without doing any actual work, let's be completely honest, that is a lie. True passive income is not a magic trick. It does not appear out of thin air. Real passive income is the result of front-loaded effort. To build a stream of income that pays you while you sleep, you must first invest one of 2 things, time or money. If you have money but no time, you can buy assets that other people built. If you have time but no money, you must use your time and skills to build assets yourself. Think of it like planting a fruit tree. You have to buy the seed, dig the soil, water it daily, and protect it from pests. In the beginning, you get 0 fruit. It looks like a lot of useless work, but if you are consistent, the tree grows deep roots. Eventually, it produces sweet fruit season after season, year after year, whether you stand next to it or not. That is the true wealth equation. Time multiplied by consistency multiplied by assets equals passive income. Start building your assets today. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Let's start with the classic cornerstone of wealth, dividend investing. When you buy a share of a company like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson, you aren't just looking at a flashing line on a screen. You literally own a tiny piece of that business. And because these businesses are highly profitable, they do something incredible. They share those profits directly with you. Every 3 months, they deposit cash directly into your brokerage account just for holding their stock. Imagine you invest $500 every single month into a portfolio of high-quality dividend-paying stocks. Assuming a 10% long-term return through growth and dividends, here is what your wealth trajectory looks like. In 10 years, you've built a solid nest egg. In 20 years, it's snowballing. By year 30, your portfolio is worth nearly $1 million, generating tens of thousands of dollars in pure cash dividends every year. The secret that rich people know is that they never spend those dividend checks when they are starting out. Instead, they turn on a feature called Drip Dividend Reinvestment Plan. This automatically uses your payouts to buy even more shares, which in turn pays you even bigger dividends next quarter. It's a self-feeding money machine. Now, many beginners hear about dividend investing and get hit with a wave of anxiety. How do I know which individual stocks to buy? What if the company goes bankrupt? That fear is completely valid. Picking individual stocks requires a massive amount of research and a lot of luck. But wealthy people don't gamble. Instead, they use ETFs or exchange-traded funds. Think of it like buying fruit at the grocery store. If you buy a single piece of fruit and it is rotten inside, you have lost your money. That is the risk of individual stocks. Buying an ETF is like buying the entire fruit basket. Inside that basket, you have hundreds of different fruits. If one single grape is bad, it doesn't matter, because you still have delicious apples, oranges, and bananas to enjoy. When you buy an ETF like VU or SPY, you are instantly buying a tiny piece of the 500 largest, most successful companies in America. If one company struggles, another thrives to take its place. This system ensures your portfolio stays resilient over time. You get all the benefits of stock market growth with a fraction of the risk, entirely on autopilot. Start building your wealth today. Ask almost any wealthy person where they keep their money, and they will say real estate. But traditional real estate is incredibly expensive and highly stressful. Most beginners don't have $100,000 lying around for a down payment, and absolutely nobody wants a 2 a.m. phone call about a broken, leaking toilet. This is where rich people use a loophole called REITs, Real Estate Investment Trusts. A REIT is a massive company that buys, manages, and operates physical real estate like shopping malls, medical office buildings, data centers, and massive apartment complexes. By law, REITs are required to pay out 90% of their taxable income directly to their shareholders in the form of dividends. You can buy shares of a REIT on the stock exchange just like a regular stock, often for less than $100. You get to reap the rewards of massive commercial real estate holdings and enjoy monthly cash distributions without ever having to pick up a hammer. Later, I'll show you the exact wealth snowball strategy that quietly turns ordinary paychecks into long-term financial freedom. So far, we've talked about streams that require investing money first. But what if you're starting with absolutely nothing in your bank account? This is where you build digital assets. Unlike physical products, digital assets have a unique property. They cost almost nothing to duplicate. If you build an online course, write an ebook, design a website template, or shoot a stock video, you only have to do the work once. Once that file is uploaded to the internet, it can be sold 1 million times without you ever having to package a box, ship a product, or manage inventory. Take YouTube as the perfect example of an evergreen digital asset. A high-quality tutorial video you publish today can be found by search engines 3 years from now. While you are sleeping, eating, or on vacation, people are searching, watching, and clicking ads on your video. Your past effort acts like a tireless 24/7 salesperson working for you completely free of charge. There is a massive, critical difference between being self-employed and being a business owner. If you are a freelance graphic designer, you don't own a business, you own a job. The moment you stop designing, your income drops straight to zero. Wealthy people don't build jobs, they build systems. Whether it is a subscription-based software program, a membership community, a drop-shipped e-commerce brand powered by automated fulfillment, or a physical franchise operated by a trusted manager, the goal is always the same: decouple your time from your money. Instead of doing the work yourself, you build a machine that does the work for you. You hire people to manage the machine, and you write the instruction manual to keep it running smoothly. Your primary job is to monitor the dials and collect the cash flow. This is the most powerful concept in personal finance. It is the catalyst that separates those who struggle paycheck to paycheck from those who achieve total financial independence. It is called the wealth snowball. Most people live in a fragile, linear cycle. They work a job, get a salary, and use that money to buy liabilities. Like expensive dinners, cars, and clothes. Once that money is spent, it is gone forever. They must return to work to get more. But the wealthy operate in a closed-loop system. Salary flows down to buy assets. Assets produce cash flow, and cash flow loops back up to buy more assets. The cycle repeats, spinning faster and faster. Every single dollar you save and invest is not just a piece of paper. It is a tiny, tireless employee, and its job is to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without ever taking a sick day, to bring you more dollar employees. When you spend your income on short-term luxuries, you are firing your employees before they ever have a chance to work for you. But when you reinvest your cash flow back into buying more assets, your money machine begins to compound at an accelerating rate. Eventually, the cash flow from your assets completely eclipses your daily living expenses. That is the exact moment you become truly free. The legendary investor Charlie Munger once made a famous observation: building your first $100,000 is the hardest part of wealth creation. He joked that you just have to do whatever it takes to get there, even if it means walking everywhere or eating home-cooked meals. Why is the first $100,000 so incredibly difficult? Look closely at the compound interest curve. In the first few years, your wealth barely seems to move. If you invest $10,000 and get an 8% return, you only make $800. It feels like pocket change. It feels like your efforts aren't working. This is the exact point where 90% of people give up. They assume passive income is a myth and go back to spending everything they earn. But look at what happens as the curve progresses. Once your portfolio reaches $100,000, that same 8% return earns you $8,000 a year. When you reach $500,000, an 8% return brings in $40,000 a year, enough to cover many people's baseline living expenses entirely. Getting the rocket off the ground takes an incredible amount of fuel and sacrifice. But once you break the gravitational pull, compounding takes over. Your wealth begins to soar into orbit on complete autopilot. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, and let time do the heavy lifting for you. The hardest part is behind you. Welcome to the freedom phase of your financial journey. Keep going. We've covered a lot of ground today. We looked at how dividend investing puts cash in your pocket, how ETFs diversify your risk, how REITs make you a hassle-free landlord, and how digital assets and systems can decouple your time from your earning potential. Now, I have a challenge for you. Over the next 7 days, don't just sit there and let this be another video you watched. Pick just one passive income strategy, open a brokerage account, set up an automatic transfer to buy your first fractional share of an S&P 500 ETF, or sit down and draft the outline for your very first digital product. Do not wait until you think you have enough money. Start with whatever you have in your hand today. Wealth isn't created by hitting one lucky jackpot investment. It is created by consistently acquiring and holding assets that pay you. The sooner your money starts working for you, the less you'll have to work for your money. If you found this guide valuable, hit that like and subscribe button, where we make investing, personal finance, and wealth building simple and practical. Remember, learn money, build wealth, live freedom. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Click here to keep learning and leveling up. Don't forget to subscribe to join our community. Let's build your financial freedom together.